online right now at the link and just say, hop on, because if you want to see like massive explosive cycle growth tomorrow with this product, you want your whole team hopping on board and using all the tips that we're going to give you to really crush this new product launch. So hi, Miss Erica, welcome back. Hi, Holly, I see you joining. Let's start with Team Win, some brand new Crystal Directors. Marie Polynice, congratulations, and Fong Hao. Awesome. What a huge accomplishment, second to highest level of leadership in the company. Tap and Rollers, Lake Lane, Alex Lee, absolutely crushing it. Other top and rollers, all with 3 or more: Susie Stitwell, Wilma Larson, Kathy Robertson, and Ann and Jim White. You guys are absolutely incredible. Congratulations. Dreamers in Action, brand new consultant, Nicola Dowley. Top and Rollers, Nicola Dowley, Kathy Dernick, Rachel Meyer, Laura Laurie, Kristen Burgess, Carol Insall, Kari Andrews, Emily Sutherland, Lisa Baird, and Sheila Sands. You guys are so fun and so fabulous. So before we kick off this little call, I want to just tell you one story, and then I have a fun Tina little surprise for you. But I just want to remind you of 2 things. Number one, to never, ever give up on people, and to continue to build genuine relationships and add value, especially for people that are on your dream list. I feel so blessed right now that a gal that I had been friends with online for over 3 years when she first took a look at Isogenics just joined my business. And thank you, Jessica, for doing one of the ATMs with her. And it's just the timing has to be there, and the alignment and the season and everything else that's there. And you guys are just going to see her on the recognition over and over and over again. But I also just want to remind every single person on this call how many people are out there with such a skill set. I have enrolled hundreds of people, and many that are just customers, many people that love our products or casually want to share. But when you are able to attract in someone with a skill set that comes in confident to talk to people, is natural at setting up group messages, is familiar with social media, it's just such a gift. And those people are out there and they are looking for a home. And so I'm telling you this because right now with this 7-day wellness, I'm not sure that they have given us anything like on a silver platter to be able to like tell people the simplicity to not only transform your health, but really have an amazing tool to grow your business. But before we get into that, she's going to be really mad at me. But my mama is sitting here with me, and tomorrow's her 70th birthday, you guys. And if you've never seen her before and after pictures in our collagen page, they're bananas. And she's like my little walking billboard. So say hi, Mom.
Hi, everybody.
And she was my first customer. She was the very first person I enrolled. So she's up spending the night with me so she can wake up on her birthday with me tomorrow. And she's going to be Vanna White with the little 7-day reset. So we're going to dive right into this. And now that you know that she's here and it's not my dog holding the box, will you please hold this? You can just put the water on the desk. So I want to be able to talk about it, and I want to be able to show you the box. So some of us have got it. Some of you can order it tomorrow. So is it heavy? You okay?
No, it's fine, Mom.
Okay. So can you hold it back a little bit? All right. So, and then tilt it. It'll be fine. Okay. So here is the 7-day reset, you guys. And I know you've seen some pictures, but I really want you to see, like, it comes freaking amazing. Like, I opened up the box and I thought, like, honestly, I thought it was like a recognition award for celebration, because I could not believe the product was coming in a box this glam. This little booklet comes on top, which I'm going to walk you through. But everything not only is like so luxe, just like the collagen, something that you can envision on like a spa shelf or, in a little gorgeous boutique, but it is so simple. And so the way that they're coaching it, you guys, and I want you to hear this because I know a lot of people are just thinking, oh, do 6 shake days and do a cleanse day. But it's 2 prep shake days. I mean, similar to like our 9-day, or you would do a 30-day. And then you're going to do your 1 supported intermittent fasting day, right? And then you continue with the cleanse days. You can break it up that way. But of your shake days, the shakes come in individual packets, okay? So all you're doing is water and ice, blended or in a shaker cup. The only choice that you have to get from people is chocolate or vanilla. Right now, it's only in the whey version. The plant-based is coming if the market team decides that we're crushing it and we absolutely need this in a dairy-free option. Right now, it's only in the whey, our full blend, and the only choice you have to figure out is chocolate or vanilla. And we're doing that for the simplicity. The minute that we have, do you want birthday cake? Do you want chocolate mint? Do you want chocolate? Do you want vanilla? Like, it is going to be more complicated. Erica, thank you for just saying that it's coming in October. Same with the snack bites, okay? So right now, we do have the cinnamon roll snack bites in here, but we're not offering multiple flavors of those. We're going to keep it completely simple. So on your shake days, you get your shake, you're going to do 2 a day. The person, you or whoever you're coaching, is going to need to replace one meal, a healthy, 5 to 600 calorie, 4 to 600 calorie meal. And if you want to suggest other snacks for them to eat between their shakes, just healthy 1 to 200 calorie snacks, you can. Every single day for the 7 days, you're taking your adaptogen elixir. They chose this instead of the ionics because most people have a better experience with the taste their first go around, and it's easy. It's on the go. Again, there's no mixing. It's a perfect size. They just grab the little bottle and go. And then on your cleanse days, it's only peach mango. You get your 4 little bottles of cleanse spaced out throughout the day. You have your 3 snack bites and 1 of your elixir to stay within those 10 points. So the simplicity of this is absolutely amazing, and it looks glam. All right, come back, Mom.
Hey,
Sorry.
Laura,
Yeah.
can I give one tip that I have found really, really helpful recently, and I'm blown away by how successful it's been. So I've been using only the plant-based shakes. And so for people, and I have some people that have been sensitive to the non-plant-based. Okay, here's the tip. I've tested this on a whole bunch of people and myself, and it works. Obviously, anyone who's allergic to lactose, this doesn't work. If it's just, hey, I have a sensitivity, sometimes my stomach feels upset, sometimes whatever. Incubating the shake. Take 100-degree water, put it with your shake. Heat water, hot, hot, hot. Put it with your shake, shake it, leave it on your counter for 30 to 40 minutes, and then blend it with ice as you would regularly. And I'm blown away by the people that have said like, oh, wait, the shake has upset my stomach. I don't know if you guys have ever had anybody say that. It's rare, but it happens. But in order for them to use a 7-day incubating these shakes, to me, it's been like, I've been blown away that it completely works. So just a thought.
Oh my gosh, it's so good, and it's so true. And do you want me to nerd out at all on the nutrition to explain why that works? So just leave it with the tip. So you know how we have undenatured, grass-fed whey, like it hasn't been processed, it hasn't been altered. When you microwave food, the way that it heats up is because you move all those molecules around. That's why without creating heat, it gets heat. So by putting it in the 100-degree temperature, it is not hot enough that you're going to damage the protein. Like if it gets too hot, you'll damage the protein, but it is at a heat that's high enough to start to break down those molecules, to start to break those bonds. And in other words, denature it. So it's easier to absorb, and it will eliminate that digestive discomfort, the gas and the bloating. That's the way that it works. So cool tip for people that don't want to wait until October to be able to get the dairy-free. And the other thing too is, people that want this and want to have it around for their parties, I'm like, have it, give these little samples away, and then buy a thing of dairy-free shake, to be able to follow the program that it is, especially for people who are already on board. So this 7-day wellness reset that comes, you guys make sure you keep yours in your box, because you're going to want to have this for your tasting parties. I know Erica's doing a cleansing cocktails. I did a Botox and bubbles last week, and we had the collagen out, but that was the day that my 7-day reset showed up. Without a doubt, I put it up there. I told Jessica today, you guys, I have 8 orders to put in tomorrow morning or send links to from that party, because I had it out there and people were blown away with how simple it is. So the book, when they get it, there's a little bit of information of what's included. Can you guys see that? I'm trying to hide, but you can see it. So exactly the products that are listed, and then how much and when to use them on what day. And then this is the best part for those of you that have been around for a while, and we all used Tracy O'Malley's like what to expect in your first 14 days. And then we made documents over it because it was exhausting to coach all these people. If you have a headache or if you're craving things or what's happening, it literally breaks it out in the 7 days, what to expect. Like when your body's going into ketosis, when it's like burning fat, why you're curbing the cravings, what's happening while you're increasing the energy. I mean, this might be the most brilliant thing ever. And as soon as you get yours, take a picture of it so you can text it to people. But from a distributor standpoint, from a business builder standpoint, just think about how little coaching you have to do. I mean, it's all in here. And with the 9-day or the 30-day, you know, so much of our time was walking everybody through their box and walking through what to expect, or coaching them off the cliff when they had a headache or they got hungry or something of that sort. So it's in there. Then there's additional tips. So that used to be a document on isogenicshealth.net of like tips to be successful. But here's what I love, you guys. On the back, this QR code that says what's next, it takes you to a 30-day system. So everybody are saying like, oh my gosh, they're loving it. They're having great results. What are they going to do? It immediately onboards them to a 30-day system. And the 30-day in there, because some people think like, oh my gosh, well, they didn't have Accelerator or they didn't have Flush, and now they're going to get that, or, you know, how's this going to work? When people get their huge box and the whole month's supply, it overwhelms them. But the fact that this is so simple, right? 4 products over 7 days, one you use all 7 days, one you only use on your cleanse day, you know, that type of thing. Anybody can do this, but the results are going to happen so fast. Yes, Brandy, it's absolutely sexy that then they want to be able to keep going, but they know what cleanse is at this point. They know what an adaptogen is. They know what a shake is. So then to say, okay, take your Accelerator, breakfast and lunch, and flush before bed, it's absolutely amazing. So when you're thinking about right now, how you're going to share this with people and how you're going to bring people on board, the same way that we all promoted the collagen and the same way that we've recruited with it and we've seen explosive growth in our business is because it was simple. So many people that have maybe looked at Isagenix in the past and seen our compensation or seen the culture and said, you know what, wellness and nutrition coaching is not for me, flooded Isagenix with the collagen because of the cleanliness of the product, because of like industry disruptor results, but the ease, right? It was twist and sip, like just drink it. Better results if you do 2 a day, you know, and that's all we had to do. That same simplicity is carrying over with the 7-day. And so I want you to think right now of all of the people that you can get on board with this, and break it up into different categories and create a great, you know, video or a great verbal message and then send it to those lists. So for example, if you have a memo for your current customers, if you want to sit and do everyone individualized and say their name, that's amazing. If you have a downline like Jessica and I, that's going to take you till 2025, right? I mean, you want to be able to individualize it and personalize it. But for me, that was like, hey, girlfriends, you know, like I was like, hey, Erica, hey, Ann, some of them I were, but I said, hey, girlfriends, you have been with me since the very beginning. I look back and I wish we knew then what we knew now. You know, Isagenix has continued to take things to the next level, and our nutrition program just got the most sexiest makeover. We have our first ever 7-day wellness reset. It's launching tomorrow. I would love for you to take a look at this. Like always, it's 100% money back guaranteed. The results are going to be bananas, science backed in the first week. It is so glam. It is so sexy. You really should come take a look at Isagenix again. And it's going back to people, you know, on the director and above call. I loved when Julie kind of took some ownership on like, you know what? I never coached anybody. I had no freaking clue what I was doing then. And now I know what I'm doing. So you should really give it a go. If you still hate it, you can get your money back. But now that I know what I'm doing, it's going to be a great, you know, situation for you. But going through all of your past customers, I mean, just for some of us that have been doing this 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 4 years, imagine if all of those people tomorrow morning place a 100 BB order, right? I mean, this goes through and they all get their 7-day reset, but it's also for a chance for them to see how Isagenix has changed. For people who had only ever cleansed with the berry to now get peach mango, that alone is like, oh my gosh, you know, to have the shakes and the packets, people that drank ionics like this, you know, to be able to have this like delicious adaptogenic drink, it's incredible. Your second list is your current customers. So think about who just went on vacation, like Erica. Think about who's about to go on vacation. Think about people that have ever only used the beauty products. And then make a video, you know, use the box, do the graphics, voice text them, but your energy and your excitement is going to be so much more magnetic. So if you're just typing it out, people are going to see a few things and skim it and be like, oh, here comes another Isagenix promo. Here comes another Isagenix text. But for you to go in there and voice it, video it, Marco Polo it, however you communicate that they can see it, people pay attention. I was on my power hour this morning doing some of the messages and then showing in my business builder threads the responses. literally saying exactly what I just said to you. And I was messaging someone and saying, hey, I know you hopped on board with the collagen and you're freaking loving that you're aging in reverse, but I want you to check out the 7-day wellness reset. You're going to burn fat. You're going to curb your cravings. You're going to have the most insane energy legit in 7 days. P.S. It tastes amazing. We're doing it as a company. You should hop on board with us. And the people were writing back, I'm in for the challenge. I'm in for the challenge. Okay, I'm totally in for the challenge. And they're like, what do I need to do? How do I order? And people are super, super excited about it. The third way is I want you to recruit with this. So there are people that are not in your isogenics business from the past or currently that you want in your business. There are people that maybe you thought they could really use a nutritional program, but it's overwhelming for me to coach someone. I don't want to deal with the headache of putting someone through a 30-day system or coaching through the value pack or the ultimate pack. It's a great way to just say, hey, I know that you've always been passionate about health and wellness, or hey, I know you've been asking about ways to live a more healthy lifestyle. Our company just launched this incredible 7-day wellness reset. I'm looking for some people I trust to try it, to give me some solid feedback. I value your opinion so much. Would you be willing to try it? If you hate it, you can send it back. And if you love it, you can thank me that I was the person that introduced you to it. You know, when I first started my business, and Jessica can attest for this, Lori can attest for this, I was so afraid the doctors I worked for were going to fire me. They knew that I joined a network marketing company. And I was like, I cannot put anything on social media. And I went through my patient list. I went through the client list, literally saying, hey, I partnered with a new company. I would love for you to try it. I trust you wholeheartedly. If you hate it, you can send it back. But if you love it, your testimonial would mean the world to me. And you can do that with people right now. And much like we're recruiting with PDC, people want simplicity. I don't think we've seen an influx of people looking at network marketing like right now since the very beginning of the pandemic, right? We know inflation is happening, gas prices are real, flight is real, everything, and people are looking for additional income again. But with that, people are overwhelmed. They already are handling little kids. They're already working a lot. They need it simple. And to be able to say, hey, I know in the past network marketing wasn't for you, but I want you to take a look at this. We are spearheading the industry. We continue to innovate. We have one simple box. It's a 7-day reset. The price point is incredible. No coaching was required. Every single person you know wants to ditch the fluff, have better energy, curb their cravings. I cannot imagine a better time than to partner with us right now. If you think that you're in momentum and you have people that are going to be rapidly joining your team, like we're all experiencing right now, tell people that. Literally tell people, and I'll say, you know what, if you're on the fence, order the products and do yourself a favor and secure yourself a position in the tree. Because the next time you log in, you're going to be like, who are all these people and how do I already have a downline? I mean, that's the way that all of our teams are growing. That's the momentum that all of us are in. I have a girl literally was just enrolled and she texts me and she goes, why are there 23 people in my placement? Like, who are these people? And I said, well, that's a great problem to have. Let's walk you through where these 23 people came from. And P.S. you're welcome. But that's the generosity of our compensation plan, right? 2/3 of it is built for you. And I'm not saying I did that all on my own, but to be able to show people that. And so to have that excitement and that enthusiasm and just say, now is the time. If nothing else, you're going to feel amazing in a week and you're going to be so grateful you put this nutrition in your body. But if this can secure you in a business that's going to be able to build generational wealth for your family, that can have passive residual income, why would you not be doing that? And so I absolutely would encourage you guys, if you haven't already done it, before you go to bed, just think of a list. Imagine if you had 10 names of inactive, 10 names of current customers, 10 names of dream team business builders, and 10 names of prospects for the health and wellness. If you message 40 of those people with excitement and enthusiasm and just a few golden nuggets, a few sound bites, I would be shocked if a minimum of 4 of them don't order with you. Even just 1 out of 10 in every category is like a low end success rate if you really, really do that. So if you don't know, the price point is $175. Okay. It's 110 BV and it's a $10 PIB that does double. Okay. So typically our $25 and above PIBs are the only ones that double, except for the beauty bundle. The beauty bundle, which is the smaller 4-dose, box of collagen, that is a $10 bonus that doubles. What I'm going to teach you right now is how to help people get some bonuses back right away, how to create consultants on the spot. My favorite with things like this are husband-wife duos. Okay. Like if I'm going to look amazing in a week, my husband better be right on board with me, right? Like if I'm cleansing, you're cleansing with me. And there's a lot of people that are like this, like, oh, I'm going to do it. Oh, I want my husband to do it too. I mean, if you're like Laura and she and her husband have just been in the Outer Banks and partying and having the best time for a week, and she's like on a kick, like I'm doing the 7-day reset and we're making salads and lettuce wraps for dinner this week, her husband's on board. So immediately, right, you have a customer, they have one person because the husband is or wife or whatever it is, super easy to come on board with you. How many other positions do you need in order for like a buy one, get one free situation, right? To get some consultant bonus, to get some double pips back? One. If you're not mapping this out for people, you're missing the boat. Like as soon as you have someone interested and say, hey, by the way, I want to show you how to get this for free, you're going to have the most 10x results if you do this with 2 accountability partners. My husband is doing it with me and my good friend Laura is doing it with me. Who do you want to join with you, right? Have the little graphic. You guys have all seen it. If not, message Erica, me, Laura, Jess, we'll send it to you. It's in our groups. It's in the threads about, what it looks like. We can map it out with the PIB and the bonus. But here is what I want to tell you. If it's not a friend, if you like, grab your neighbor, grab your coworker, grab someone to do this with you, you can teach them how to enroll a kid, right? They have to be 18, with an email or something shipped and billed to them to be able to try the collagen at the same point. Say, hey, you and your husband are going to do this. Right now, you're going to pay an extra $200 to get the most market disruptive collagen ever. But this is the cash back you're going to get that it's basically already paid for, so that while you're feeling amazing, you get to look amazing as well. I mean, strategically map it out. I spent this morning literally on like a white piece of paper when someone was doing it. They're like, oh, I want to order. Like, I saw your thing. I'm ready to place my order. And I drew on a piece of paper. Hey, by the way, this is your cost. If you get your husband to do it with you, plus I know you wanted to try the collagen, this is the money you're going to pay up front. Here's the bonuses you're getting back. This is the smartest way that you can do it. And because I know you trust me, I highly recommend doing it this way, right? Like tell them, because you trust me, I know this is the best way to do it. If you trust me, you'll let me lead you on how to have accountability partners, how to get some money back. So the next question, and I'm just going in order of the things that people have been asking the last couple of days, is subscription, right? It's 7 days. Like, what are we supposed to put in the cart? Because they have 7 days and then we just wait like 3 weeks or something to like have a conversation with them. And one of the things that is absolutely amazing is Isagenix has a drip campaign. So Isagenix, for all of these new customers, is going to be sending out emails on day 1, on day 2, like throughout the week, right? Teaching them about things, telling them what to do, how to prepare. Again, the coaching is not falling on us. I feel like I just missed a question. I saw the question and then my name and then the chat moved up. I'll scroll up in a minute, or if anybody can see it and retype it, I want to make sure I answer that. So the company is going to be communicating the coaching, and there's going to be this drip campaign that's happening. One of the things that is really, really, really cool, and it's a little bit of a spoiler alert, we're not entirely positive if it's happening on day 5 or if it's happening on day 7, but they're going to get a 10% discount coupon when they promote and order the 30-day. When I say promote, meaning like they want to keep going. Okay. So someone does the 7-day, they're loving it, they're leaning out, they're feeling great. And they say, oh my gosh, okay, I need to keep going on this. When they go in and order the 30, the email will come with a code that will give them 10% off. So in theory, you want people obviously to just order right away, that they continue on. I personally, like tomorrow morning or at midnight or whenever it's live, I'm going to make 2 carts. I'm literally going to make a 7-day chocolate. I'm going to make a 7-day vanilla. And for the ease of time, I'm going to hit repeat initial order. Okay. So I'm going to build my cart, repeat initial order. And just like everything else, I'm going to text the cart and my verbiage will say something. And once I actually do it, I can give it to my builders and give it to Jess and vice versa. So you have it, but it will say, here is your link for your initial chocolate or vanilla 7-day wellness reset. I'm so excited. You know, in the meantime, go to welcome-to-isagenix.com, scroll down, take your pictures. Let me know if you're a 1, 2, 3. All of that verbiage is the same. So we're still using PVC, still using 1, 2, 3. We want to find out if people want to share. We want them to take their pictures, just like we have collagen pictures, Celatol pictures. You want to have incredible before and after pictures specific to the 7-day reset. So get your people to take the pictures. And I'll say, and after your initial order, you will see a placeholder for next month's order. Right now, I'm setting you up with a subscribe and save type of situation to get you the best discount, the deepest discount, free shipping. And I'm sure in another few weeks, you're going to want to do this again anyways. However, between now and then, we will be in touch on how to adjust it, how to change it. If you're curious about other products in the interim, don't worry, we can adjust it at any time. So that's personally what I'm going to be doing, but you're going to be communicating with people and they're going to be communicating with Isagenix from the drip campaign. I would 100% get them into your pages, get them into especially like the VIP pages so that they can see the transformation and then communicate with them about the collagen. You know, say, I know you're loving this. I just wanted to tell you this is my absolute favorite product, right? If it's new customers, if it's people that were doing the collagen and then they did the 7-day, you might want to say something like, hey, that's not the most like financial, like responsible way to keep ordering. Here's some other options I have if you want to continue on the shakes, if you want to continue on the adaptogens, and then teach about maybe the Serenity and collagen bundle. Like if they'd ever done collagen, but now they love the adaptogens, and say, hey, here's a perfect bundle that might be great for you. They're going to give you feedback on, oh my gosh, how in the world have I ever not been with these shakes? They're amazing. I feel so energized. I love the shakes. And you know, to say, hey, next month, let's put your beauty bundle in that you've always had, and let's add in a thing of chocolate shakes since you're loving them so much. And maybe you want to try some Bia. If you like the adaptogens, here's an all natural energy drink. And it's for you to just, Brandy's like right here. She's going to be rocking and rolling tonight. She's drinking Bia. What time is it? 8:30 at the night. Oh my gosh. Brandy's working all night. She's ready. She's ready for the 7-day reset. She's not sleeping. She's drinking Bia and it's dark outside. But whatever that is, you're going to be in communication. But the idea is to let them know that the subscription placeholder is there so they get the deepest discount and free shipping. You're going to walk them through it. And then, like the amazing leaders and distributors you are, figuring out what is best for them and how to hand select that. Jessica, I feel like you were going to say something.
A couple things that you said just to add on to. The company for 60 days is testing that 10% off. So that's 60 days. They will test free shipping after this. So this is between us and the chickens, but I just want you guys to know that that isn't going to be forever as we're kind of training our people. The second thing is it's going to be a code. So I saw someone, Lindsay had asked, like, should she put like another kind of pack in it? So I love Lauren's idea. I'm doing the same thing with the 7-day in subscription. And then it's going to be some education because it's a code. It isn't going to just come off their subscribe and save. I'm personally a huge fan of teaching them. Then we're going to have to tell them, move out your 7-day or get it and we'll order it for your husband, but you get the 30-day with the code. Make sense? Okay. So that's what
going in and just saying that when it's there, like delete out the 7-day, now put in a 30-day, because for the price point and the discount, you're getting 10x the product for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. And I think the last thing I would say, and Lauren, I know you and I have talked about this extensively. I had a conversation with Eric about it earlier. I think we all need to really pull feedback on human behavior. It's brand new to the company. I don't know how someone's going to behave. I think they're going to be lit up like a Christmas tree after the 7 days, and they're going to say, let's keep going. I think that's going to be the majority of our people. And we get to drive that to some degree. And so we need to all come together and just go, hey, this is our strategy for right now. We're going to roll people into a 30-day. That's what we're going to teach and duplicate, because this team is proof, this group team, Team Win and Dreamers are proof that if we can come up with a solid strategy that makes sense for everyone and sets them up for success and we duplicate that, it's awesome. And I think that to me, this strategy makes great sense. So I hope that we all feel good. Let's do this. Let's duplicate it until you all come back to the table and like Anne says, hey, here's what human behavior really looks like in practicality. And then we all come back and agree to a different strategy. For now, I think this is, if you guys are good with it, and in the comments, please let us know if you have any different thoughts. But I think if we're all doing this 7-day, subscription is 7-day, and we're rolling it. We're just telling people 30, you feel awesome. Day 5, day 4, I'm talking to you. Don't you feel great? I know. You should see what a 30-day does. So sorry, Laura.
Oh my God, don't at all. I absolutely love it. One of the things I was going to say too about that is, do you remember a couple months ago, like I shared with Jessica, I had heard Dr. Plant say that if people weren't getting like out of the world collagen results, like when we saw Kim Malmstrom's or Denise Wiggins, like Laura Lori, I mean, people that were like, whoa, right? Like what is in this product? That he said part of it is that their diet is deficient in protein and they're not having enough protein in their diet, and their bodies is absorbing the collagen as like a macro food instead of actually as the supplement in addition to. And so we said, imagine just putting like a canister of shakes in everybody's cart, because not only is the BV a little bit higher, the second most popular product in the company, like the highest BV sold outside of the collagen, is the chocolate isoline shake. And it was kind of like, hey, by the way, I'm going to add this into your shake because I want you to have a shake for breakfast, or to your cart, I want you to have a shake for breakfast, so that you 10x your results and et cetera, explain it. The same type of thing, that it's easy to just, hit the repeat button when you create the cards. But we're saying, imagine what a 30-day would be, or talking to people. But when it comes to the duplication, when it comes to teaching other things, and being able to talk about the other products that you have, that's this part that it's really, really key that we're all on the same page, because that's where that community is going to come. And that's where that momentum is going to come. And that's where those hot molecules are going to run together, because they're all talking about the same thing and they're all doing the exact same thing. And if we start to like venture off a little bit, and it's like, well, we did this pack or we did that one, or it's going to be harder to figure out what to do in the next one. And that's the simplicity of, hey, here's your 7-day, and then use the code to get the 10% off for your 30-day in the next one. The other thing I just want to tell all of you, because I know how this goes when there's new launches, and I get it. And it's like, oh my gosh, now we have to buy the 7-day, and I just bought all this hokey pokey, and I just bought all this blueberry muffin, or whatnot. Remember that your personal product after your 100 BV is a tax write-off. You can write this off as marketing, as a business expense. But it's really key that leaders go first. So if you're asking other people to try it and check it out, you've got to be able to have the product on hand to be able to use it, to be able to talk about it, to figure out how the liquid peach mango cleanse tastes different than the powder that you add to the water, and to see those results and actually follow it and document your journey, take pictures, do your stories, do posts, live your life out loud about this. But I have it, right? So I was on the call earlier telling someone to order it, and Ryan was like, are you going to order another one? Well, yes, but for multiple reasons. Number one, he's doing it, right? So I was like, as soon as I can, I'm getting the other one. But the second is, this is a fun thing to have on hand, like this is a box that I'm always going to have on hand. When we first got started, I always sat on what used to be a Pacesetter pack or a value pack or a 30-day, because our shipping wasn't as fast, and we would do these parties and someone's like, I want it now. Like, I don't want to wait. How do I get it? This is that sexy, like impulsive buy, because it's a sweet price point. People commit to a week. That when like, I saw that thing, I've got a wedding next week, I need it now. I want to be able to like literally have it in my pantry and be like, yep, I'm on my way. Venmo me, I'm going to drive it over, and I can enroll them, and put the product in the cart. So it's still a new enrollment and everything, but I'll ship it back to myself to replace my inventory. Like, this is something I for sure am going to be sitting on at any given time. And it's something that I'm going to use for incentives for the team, big prize giveaways at parties, people that enroll in the spot type of thing, that we're going to raffle off one of these, because it creates that excitement, and it's so simple and it's so luxe that I know it'll work. So the last thing I will just leave you with is, the company is we are committed to going viral with this product through social media, through the right hashtags, through the videos, through the reels. That do yourself a favor and go to the social shareables. I mean, Isagenix has nailed it, absolutely nailed it ahead of time, with being able to have the right videos, to have the right graphics, to be able to promote this. They've given us reels, everything that you need, but there's 3 hashtags that they're encouraging us to use so that we literally break the internet: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever it may be. And one is obviously Isagenix. The other one is 7-day reset. And the other one is reset with a friend. So every single post right now that you have, thank you, Erica, for putting those in there. Every single post that you're doing in regards to the 7-day wellness reset, make sure at a minimum, those 3 are in there. We want so many people to be catching on. We want so many people. It's Isagenix, 7-day reset, and reset with a friend. Make sure that you're teaching your team to do it, make sure they're tagging other people. I mean, just to have the excitement, the glam around it, and people are going to have FOMO. Like people that have done isogenics in the past feel like, oh my gosh, whatever that is, I want to get my hands on it. People that have never looked at us, to just see nutrition in such a glam, sexy, fun, simple way is going to be absolutely amazing. So I want to encourage you guys all, before you go to bed, make that list of those 4 categories. Even if you can't come up with 10 names, come up with 3, come up with 5, have an action plan on this, set your alarms, get up so early, start reaching out to people, start posting about it, order it as soon as you can, start to go through it yourself. Literally, my mom said, I'm really surprised you decided to hang out with me tomorrow with this product launching. I said, well, in all fairness, you only turned 70 once, and we made these plans before I knew about this. So I'll figure it out. But Erica's like, I'll be up at 3 a.m., right? Like, I'm like, maybe I should just stay up and like not go to bed. So I have access to this too. But you can block out those times, and you're going to be so grateful that you did and you went first with it. I believe in isogenics so much. And Jessica and I will say this over and over and over. This company has 10x their innovation, their simplicity, the look and feel of the brand since we joined. But in the last 2 years, they have given us absolutely everything to max out this compensation plan. They have given us absolutely everything to be able to help other people. That now it's on you to do your part as a business builder, as an independent associate, to reach out to people, go back to old people, be excited, be a product of the product, and leverage this brand new product to really run with it. And yeah, Erica, close it out. I heard you say that you want to say something. All you.
Yeah, so I just had one other thing that I've been doing is I'm getting my pre-orders in. I have been asking people, like if they obviously to grab their 2 or grab collagen as their second order, but say they just want to do it single, like their single 7-day box. I've been saying to them, would you like to add a 7-day or 10-day pack of collagen with that order to enhance it? So they're getting both, right? They're getting the 7-day with the adaptogens, and they're getting a box of 10 of the collagen. So now I get to go back to them as they have phenomenal experience, not only with the 7-day, but with the collagen every day, right? And have 2 different discussions. And that next order is going to be so easy, right? If they're not already a consultant. So I always say, hey, let's add that 29 BV right away off the board if we can, and ask them the question. The worst they're going to say is no, but you may create intrigue, and therefore you may put them in a team page that makes them understand more about the collagen when they go to reorder. But I would ask that question, hey, can I add the collagen into your 1 box of collagen into your order? Why not get 140 BV versus 111, right? And imagine now if everyone in your downline's asking that, what that's going to do, bubble up that volume all the way up the chain.
That's amazing. That is absolutely brilliant. I am so glad you said that. And not only is it like extra BV and everything, but think about the people that had collagen results in those first few days, you know, and to be able to experience all of that. So
wait, I just want to say, Erica, what you typed is the most brilliant question. So if you're looking for the soundbite, what Erica typed above in the chat says, do you want the 7-day with or without our award-winning collagen also? What? Yes, I always want with. Definitely. With.
Right. And when you're only offering them a box, they feel like, okay, well, now I'm not spending, you know, obviously we want them to get the 60-day, but it's a great way. Like, you know, it's like when you're standing in line at Home Goods, right? And you're like, oh, I need those extra, you know, 4th of July, you know, towels for, you know, my oven in my kitchen, right? Like, and you don't think twice about spending $10.99 on them because they're there. It's easy. It's convenient. So ask the question. Worst they're going to say is no. The best that they're going to say is actually I want a whole month's worth of it. So
yeah, the best is I want more than a box. Like that's amazing. You guys, you should all write that down. And with your links, you know, when you're saying when someone wants to do it, I mean, just think about that and say, hey, I'm going to send you a discounted order link. I just have 2 questions. Do you want chocolate or vanilla? And do you want it with or without our award-winning collagen? I mean, that is so simple. That is absolutely incredible. So with that being said, you guys go crush it. Go have so much fun with this. Let us know if you need stuff on graphics or verbiage. Reach out to everybody. Have an amazing night, an amazing week. We're going to break the internet and it's going to be so fabulous. Have a wonderful night. Bye, guys.